There are places in this world that time has forgotten, where the veil between our reality and something ancient is thin. Hollow Grove is one of those places, a name whispered in hushed tones, a ghost story that's all too real. The Blackwood Forest is alive, its gnarled trees reaching like skeletal fingers. The woods don't want you here. The ground remembers a great violence. Today, August 13th, 2025, we confront that darkness. The air is heavy, thick with decay, and the silence is absolute. No birds, no animals, just a pressure that builds in your soul. Every step is a gunshot in the quiet. This isn't just an investigation. It's a descent into a place that swallowed a community whole. The path is barely visible, reclaimed by nature. As we push deeper, the temperature drops, a coldness that seeps into our bones. We are entering a zone of profound sorrow and fear. The energy is raw, untamed. We're stepping into the heart of a mystery, a village vanished without a trace. Our mission is to find answers, to give a voice to the silent souls of Hollow Grove. But a feeling grows. We are not the hunters, but the hunted. Something ancient is watching from the shadows. The woods are closing in. The lockdown begins now.
History isn't just facts. It's a living echo. I've spent my life piecing together the stories of those who came before, always searching for logic. But Hollow Grove defies reason. On October 31st, 1912, a merchant found the village deserted. Fires smoldering, meals untouched, no sign of struggle. 117 people vanished, leaving everything behind. It's as if they were erased in an instant. The silence is the loudest clue. The skeletal remains of homes stand as a graveyard to a lost community. My role is to separate fact from fiction, but even I feel the weight of this place. The story of Hollow Grove is imprinted on the land, and it's far from over. I must remain objective, but the oppressive energy is undeniable. The past is alive here.
The EMF meter's going wild. This place is humming with energy. It's a paranormal investigator's dream or nightmare. I've never felt anything like this.
What you feel is likely environmental. Let's stick to facts. The villagers disappeared. How and why? Was it mass hysteria? Toxins? A cult ritual? We need evidence before jumping to ghosts.
117 people don't just vanish logically. No bags, no money. A mother left her baby's crib empty. Something took them. Mid-action. The legends might hold truth.
Folklore is history's shadow, a distorted reflection. The legend of the Giant's Fall likely refers to a misunderstood event. My job is to find the real cause, not chase personifications. We need tangible evidence. Journals, carvings, anything from 1912. Agreed. If there's a clue, it's there. S2. Let's start with the church. Town records would be there. Stay sharp, Liam. We're not alone here. S2. Then let's move. The energy's only getting stronger. Let's go. S2. I know I can feel it.
This place feels protective, like it's guarding something. The altar isn't standard. It's made of ancient basalt, older than the church.
There's no basalt for hundreds of miles. These markings aren't Christian or pagan. Geometric, almost like star charts. This predates the village, maybe even the settlers.
A lost civilization? That would explain the legends, the giants, the original inhabitants. Maybe the villagers found something connected to this altar.
These symbols are a language. If we decipher them, we might understand what happened. The legend of the Giant's Fall. What if it was a cataclysm, not a myth?
I've seen the symbol before on old maps marking the witch's circle. Locals said it was a place of power.
We're not just investigating a disappearance. We're uncovering a lost chapter of history.
The energy here is the echo of that ancient event.
We need to find the witch's circle.
Let's go before the energy shifts again.
Every answer leads to more questions.
And more danger.
Stay close.
Always. They exit.
The Blackwoods folklore is filled with tales of giants, beings of immense power said to have shaped the land. Their end came violently, betrayed by a coven of witches who coveted their knowledge. The witches used forbidden magic, unmaking the giants and claiming their sacred places. The altar and symbols are remnants of this lost race. The villagers, digging for a new well, may have unearthed more than water. The energy here is a scar from that ancient conflict, a wound that never healed. The villagers' disappearance was an echo, a repetition of a dark cycle. The land remembers blood and betrayal. The spirits here are older and more powerful than the lost villagers. Alara and Liam are walking into the heart of an ancient war. The symbols are a warning. The power that destroyed the giants lingers dormant, waiting to be disturbed. The veil is thinning. The lockdown intensifies.
The school, children's drawings, frozen moments of life, but this one, sketched in charcoal, shows tall, shadowy figures over the village, the church marked with the altar's symbol.
The kids saw them before the disappearance. This is proof. The date, October 30th, 1912, hours before it happened. These aren't giants. The shadows are too thin, too twisted.
The legend spoke of witches. What if witches was a name for something else? Beings from another dimension, drawn by the giant's energy. The symbol might be a key, a sigil to open a door. The villagers, digging the well, could have triggered a gateway.
They weren't just taken. They were pulled through a gateway. The witches never left. They've been waiting, guarding their prize. This valley is their domain. The feeling of being watched, it's them. They know we're here. The energy just spiked.
Something is here with us.
Right now, a chill fills the room. They brace themselves.
Mayor Abernathy's house. He was obsessed with the legends, ordered the new well dug. These books, astrology, alchemy, pre-Celtic myths. He was searching for something.
There's a hollow behind the fireplace, a cold spot. He was hiding something.
His journal, last entry. We have opened the gate. The stone from the well was the key. They are not witches or demons, they are architects. The giants were their creations. The servants rebelled. The giant's fall was a failed uprising.
What else does it say? The energy is peaking. I hear whispering.
He brought them through and the gateway never fully closed.
This village isn't empty, it's occupied. We have to get out, Alara, now.
He made a terrible mistake and we're standing in the middle of it. The house creaks, shadows move.
Go! They rush out.
Don't look back.
I won't. The whispering grows louder.
We need to warn others.
If we make it out, they flee into the night. The house is silent again.
My grandmother lived in the next town. She told me the real story. The morning it happened, the sky turned the color of a bruise, and a low hum filled the air. The people of Hollow Grove were led by a man who thought he could command the old things, the silent ones. They don't have bodies. They slip through cracks in the world. They feed on our existence, unweaving people from the pattern of the world. The symbol wasn't a key, it was bait, a lure left to attract the curious. The silent ones set a trap, and the village walked right into it. They weren't taken elsewhere. They were undone, erased. Tell those two to get out. Some doors aren't meant to be knocked on. They think they're looking for ghosts, but the ghosts are looking at them. The silent ones are patient and hungry. Hollow Grove isn't a grave. It's a mouth, and it's opening again. They should have let the silence keep its secrets. Martha's voice fades. The warning hangs in the air.
They promised us knowledge, a world without pain. But the price is to be unwritten, to become part of their silence. The children are singing a new song. I must join the pattern. The journal's ink just stops, like the pen was lifted by something else.
Alara, look, the doorway. The shadows are taking shape. The silent ones are manifesting. It was an ascension, not a disappearance.
They escaped Hollow Grove, but something followed, the silence, the knowledge. Now that the story is known again, Who will answer the call of the beautiful, terrible silence? Fade out.